bar was loud that night. Motorcycles lined up outside like steel beasts waiting for their masters. Inside, the clinking of bottles, the smell of smoke, and the sound of laughter mixed into a haze of rowdy energy. At the corner table sat a woman, quiet and unassuming, nursing her coffee instead of a drink. She looked simple, almost ordinary, dressed in plain jeans and a faded jacket. But something about her presence made her stand out. Her sleeves were rolled just enough to reveal glimpses of tattoos, ink that looked old yet carried stories untold. The laughter suddenly turned toward her. 5 bikers, broad-shouldered and loud, swaggered across the room. Their boots thudded on the wooden floor as they stopped at her table. "Hey, sweetheart." One of them jeered, leaning in close. "What's a fragile little thing like you doing in a place like this?" Another sneered, "Maybe she's looking for company. We got plenty." Their mocking laughter echoed, drawing the eyes of everyone around. The woman didn't flinch. She looked at them with calm, steady eyes, her fingers gently tracing the rim of her cup. "I'm not here for trouble," she said softly. But her quiet tone only fueled their arrogance. One of the bikers slammed his palm on the table. "Not here for trouble. Lady Trouble finds you when you sit in our spot." They loomed over her, their presence heavy, intimidating. The bar fell silent. Whispers spread. Everyone knew the reputation of these 5. They were used to making others bend, used to being feared. But then, something shifted. The woman slowly pushed back her chair and stood. She wasn't tall nor built like a fighter. Yet when she rolled up her sleeves, the bar caught its breath. Her arms bore intricate tattoos, symbols, patterns, words etched deep into her skin. Not the kind of ink meant for fashion, but the kind that spoke of journeys, of scars, of survival. The bikers laughed again, though more uncertain this time. "Nice drawings?" One sneered. "But ink doesn't scare us." The woman stepped forward, her voice steady. "This ink isn't for show. Every line, every mark was earned. It tells where I've been, what I've survived, and who I've had to become." She raised her arm, revealing a tattoo of a coiled dragon. "This was when I buried my brother, after fighting to protect my family from men who thought I was weak." She pointed to another, an eagle across her shoulder. "This was after walking away from a war zone with nothing but my will to live." The bikers shifted uncomfortably. Her words weren't just words, they carried weight, power that came from truth. One of them growled, "Stories don't make you strong." She looked him dead in the eye and whispered, "Stories are what kept me alive when men stronger than you tried to break me." The challenge hung in the air. The lead biker, unwilling to lose face, reached out as if to shove her back. But in a blur, her hand moved, swift, precise. She caught his wrist, twisted it, and in one motion had him face down on the table, gasping in shock. The others lunged, but she moved like water, flowing around their strikes. She didn't throw wild punches or brute force. Her movements were controlled, disciplined, the kind of skill born from years of survival. In less than 60 seconds, all 5 bikers were on the ground, groaning, stunned, their pride shattered. The bar erupted in stunned silence. Every eye was wide, every mouth open. The woman stood tall, her breath steady, her tattoos glowing like battle scars under the dim lights. She looked at the defeated bikers and spoke not with cruelty, but with quiet strength. "You thought I was simple. You thought I was weak. But strength isn't measured by how loud you are or how many follow you. Real strength is written in scars, in survival, and in the ink of those who never gave up." One by one the bikers scrambled out of the bar, their swagger gone, replaced by shame. The crowd slowly began to clap, not out of mockery, but out of respect. Some nodded, some smiled, but all knew they had just witnessed something rare. The woman sat back down, lifting her coffee as though nothing had happened. The bartender, still wide-eyed, leaned forward. "Mom," he whispered, "who are you really?" She gave him a faint smile. Just a woman with a story. And tonight they learned to read it. Her ink wasn't decoration. It was her history, her truth. And in that moment, everyone understood: never underestimate the battles written on a person's skin. Message for the audience. Strength doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's quiet, written in scars, in survival, and in stories that no one can erase. Never judge someone by appearances. You never know the wars they've already won.